Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. When I made the thumbnail 2 hours ago, I was talking about practicing my Zen and keeping my patience with everything around Pulsechain and version 3 and all this kind of shit. Well, guess who tweets 15 minutes ago? The Heartman himself, Richard. So I'm a little bit excited, so therefore I'm standing tonight. I feel like standing up. What the hell is that? That's the rope to my machete. Should we should we get to slicing and dicing? maybe Nagabo will be back soon. Hey Nagabo, what's up? Oh goodness. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, this is really good news that they finally fixed the issue. Let me pull up the tweet because it's only fair. Maybe some of you guys didn't see it. My notifications are going nuts. See what happens? Let me see. Richard. Oh, I tweeted it here. All right. Let me see if you guys can see this. Remove. Stop screen. Telling you, I don't like the new updates they did to this thing. Now I got to go and share separately. There we go. All right. So Richard just tweeted, great Pulsechain news. Devs beat the bug and got stage 9 to complete in Pulse Aragon. This means it's likely that the remaining metadata generating stages will complete as well. All clients are testing well now, and the tooling is being prepared for Testnet version 3 launch. Robbie says, told ya. Robbie. See, yeah, everyone's excited. Oh, that's a cool image. Look at that. Interesting. Look at DJ Pollywood. Jesse clapping. Storm's ruined. Good job, boss. Oh my God. Bottom's in, ready for launch. Everyone seemed to like that news. Yeah, we get a little pumpy pump. We need a ride to the moon, pulsechain.com. Vertically aligned crypto ecosystem, yes. Calling it a silo. Interesting. All right. Very cool. Well, I hope you guys are excited. We've been waiting a long time for this, even if it is just a test net. Let's get in there. Hopefully it'll launch in the next, 2 weeks or so. And then we can go in and start breaking shit. That's the whole idea, right? Testnet is for breaking shit. Irish Hex, that's me awake thanks to RH, but also get to listen and say, hey, nice Irish Hex. Yeah, it's hard to sleep. Yep. Metro 9's in the house. Crypto Kabashin. Hex is pumping. Yeah, sure is, Civilized Her. Oh, you guys are showing up. Great, we are on step 9 now. Great, ready, get ready. That's right. Civilized Her. Hand orange covering eyes. I guess it's like this. Yes, it is, Moons. Sure is. / Jerry Garcia. Yep. Here comes my Randy fix. Hey, budding guru. Randy starts at the best time for an update today. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Bright Light. I saw the tweet. I'm like, oh shit. No one's live streaming, so I'm the only one talking about it. So this is very good. Very good. Good evening from boring Arizona. RH just gave an update. Yes, he did. Mr. Rock Jockey. Hello, hello. My mom said she's so zen right now. Put down the wine, Mom. Regarding Hex, do you think Pulse Hex is something to buy up off the mark? Do you think Pulse Hex is something to buy up off the mark? I don't quite what you're getting, Squid Lord. You mean at launch on mainnet? It could be. It's not a requirement, right? But I think Pulse Hex is going to be on a nice discount in the first 48 hours before the money can be brought in from outside. So might be a good opportunity. Hello, Doug. Hexzun Maverick. Nice. Good name. Yeah, it's perfect time for a stream. Uh-huh. Izzy. His Hexcellency. Beautiful news from RH tonight. Buckle up, everyone. Time to get ultra focused. Isn't it so weird that my image that I made tonight on Midjourney was all about Zen. Being able to handle the time that it takes to get to Pulsechain. Well, it's still pertinent because we still have to get through Testnet. But at least with Testnet, I would say for the next 8 weeks, once it comes out, I'm going to be busy. I'm going to be busy playing with it, breaking it, trying to break it. Yeah, we're all excited. Is it 6.6? Woohoo! Hey, Ted. Good evening, Squatchy. Good to see you, sir. And that does look like you, bro. Naga will be back at 25 cents. Yeah. He'll be buying the top again. Oh, God. What's Gucci? I know you all haven't seen the RH update. Yes, sir. Yeah, PP's pumping as well. They got the pump out. Oh, God. Yeah, Hex just jumped a penny. I'm telling you. Naga not back until Pulsechain, he said. Ah, interesting. Celebration, great news. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Ben. I got my little... Maybe I should put the rocket up here tonight. Let's activate the rocket. Yeah. What is this bug thing about? It was the Aragon. I think Pulsechain has like 4 different kinds of codes that it runs, or something. Maybe it's 3. But Aragon had a bug, and that was announced weeks ago when Richard was talking about all the different steps that needed to be done to launch Testnet. And the big one was Aragon, though. They fixed it. So, good to go. Yes, yeah. Johnny No Good. Version 3 soon. Coming from... Great news coming from Dick. Big buys since he tweeted. Yes. Damn, PLS, good news, and Hex, no care. Freshed up off the weekend. Let's go when the launch? Pulse boring now. Into the fire, it's right. Excellent news. Hello, Karen. Jeremy, Aragon's fixed. That was the one that we were having, the one code that the blockchain was having issues with. Remember, it went off. It was doing its own thing, and they had to fix it, and they did. That's awesome. We'll get into the charts in a minute. A little more, Ramon. Nice. Look at your Hex light going crazy in the excitement. Do I have it? Well, I got my Pulsechain light. My Hex. I don't even know where my Hex light is. It's so hard. I bought it, but it doesn't look like the Hex logo. It looks like a heart, and it just doesn't look right. So I don't have it out. People are like, "Oh, what's that one?" Morning from Northern Thailand. When you say Northern Thailand, is that Chiang Mai? Something like that? Chiang Mai. Hey, Tin Top. Ramon, welcome. Come on in. It's a good group. We're having a blast, and the strategy meetings every week are amazing. Thank you for helping me to shill. Thank you, Ramon. It's 3 a.m. in the UK and I'm still awake. See, that's what happens when you get good news like this. Imagine when Pulsechain actually launches. There's going to be no sleep to be found. Hey, Warhammer. Wow, Hex liquidity is sliding to the left fast. Price will jump high fast. That's great. That's what we want to see. JW Black Whiskey and Water tonight. And your cigars, Timothy. Timothy's always posting awesome pictures of cigars. What's up, Hextralian STU? I'm still down here in BKK. Oh, Bangkok. Nice. Oh, and Hex is pumping, just not on TradingView. Let me see. I can pull it up. Yeah. Well, I have a standing desk. I need to start using it. I'm gonna officially up my steps this week. From I hit that plateau. I was doing the 5,000 steps, and now I need to get to the next step. At least every day, 7,500. Today we climbed to the top of a hill and got a nice panoramic view of the city. So I'm really taking the health thing serious, guys. I'm juicing. I'm freaking juicing. Because beets are really healthy. You would have thought I slaughtered somebody in my kitchen the other day. Because I cut up a bunch of beets. Crazy. Oh, God. I saw your image too. It's awesome. Warhammer. Thank you. Randy, would you do me a slight favor and explain what you're going to be doing with it, please? With Testnet version 3? Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, Testnet version 3, as I've said in the group, in our Patreon, that, or even I've said it here too, guys, when it comes out, guys and girls, when it comes out, my assignment to you is spend 30 minutes to an hour per day setting limit orders, learning how the system works. Hopefully Fiat.io and Liquid Loans and Mintra and Power City and Famous are all launched in Testnet, so you can play with each and every one of their products and see how you can use it to make it beneficial for you. Yeah, I understand that Tetra is going to launch and that Power City is going to have automated systems, but wouldn't it be cool if you knew how they actually worked instead of just relying on somebody else, like our boy Red Squirrel? I know Red Squirrel's amazing. You know, Dev, Huey, these guys are amazing. They're really smart in what they do, but it'd also be nice if you actually knew how your money's making money, how your money is making passive income. So get in there, play with it, try to break it. Hex, what's it all about? Yes, because Pulsechain was built for Hex. Even Hex against Hex Force 1. Richard will have a wax museum, Randy wax figure. Oh, man. The thing with my channel, though, my channel will probably be, in the future, once Pulsechain launches, it'll probably be like 60% Pulsechain stuff, and then the rest will be Aurochs and Hex and things like that. I'm not going to be full forward Hex anymore. It'll be mostly Pulsechain. And the reason why is because the audience will be much bigger, and we want to, you want to get the hook out. We want to set the hook with Pulsechain, because that's going to be the DeFi center for blockchain, in my opinion. All the best DeFi projects are probably going to want to participate in Pulsechain and bring their protocols over. So I want to go after those people, and then slowly but surely break down the mindsets that they have that Hex is a scam, and realize that the reason why Pulsechain is here is to make sure that Hex is taken care of, that in the future we don't have these massive amounts of fees. If you guys watched my my show last week about the Ethereum fees, how they're creeping up already again, and it looks like Ethereum could go on another run. We do have a full moon coming in a couple days, or a week or so. Maybe that'll, dampen the pump for Ethereum, but it feels like we're going into a bull market. The only thing that can stop it is the real world, World War III, or I don't know. Maybe that bank that I told you guys about, the one out in California, Silvergate. What if Silvergate went out of business or something? Maybe that would slow down the pump. But we're getting close to 1 year prior to the Bitcoin halving, and the Bitcoin halving is in March of 2024. So next week is, or this week, it's only 28 days this month, right? So this week is moving into March. Hello, Believe in Yourself. Good to see you, sir. Wow, certainly important to be on Twitter 24/7 if you're trying to trade Hex. Great news, though. Very much needed. Well, Submariner, I wouldn't trade it. I mean, it's meant to be staked. But if you have to trade it, you don't have to be on Twitter 24/7. What you do is you put your notifications on for certain accounts. And those certain accounts, your phone will go ding, ding, ding. And then you can go in and find information. I was supposed to have Yorgi on tonight from Orox, but he ended up having to reschedule. Thank you, Randy. That's awesome news. Working a crap load lately, LOL. Been a little tuned out for a little while. A little bit. I hear ya. Let me turn off my shill ticker here. Come on, guys. If you want to join the Patreon, we're having a blast. The guys, we have a weekly strategy call, and learning something new every day. Like, I learned, it was because of the group and a private message that I learned about Tetra. That's how I had Stu Man on my show last week. Sunday night, yes it is. Please hit the likes. I left Bangkok a few days ago, sorry, and you're in Nakno. Sorry, I don't speak Thai, but cool. When I say V, you say 3. V, 3. I don't know for Testnet. I don't think Testnet's going to get the pump everyone wishes for. But say that Testnet comes out. And then we have incremental positive news coming out. Positive over the next couple weeks. You'll see Hex going up and to the right. And then I'm still going to say May for mainnet. And so that's only 10 weeks, 9 or 10 weeks away. That would be amazing. We don't need Testnet for a long time. We just need Testnet for a couple weeks so everyone can get used to it. When Pulsechain launches, I'm calling in to work. Sarah, you and everybody else, 48 hours. Purple, blue piece. Oh, okay, cool. You are correct. Perdomo, Habono, 12-year cigar as well. Nice. Is everyone saying hi to each other? That's me with beets. I love beets. It's so good for a circulation system. So, and I don't dislike the taste of them. They're fresh. They're just juiced. I actually went out and bought a juicer last week because, it's funny though. I do ginger with the beets, apples, and something else. What else did I put in it? Celery. I can't do celery alone. I don't know how people do that shit. But because of my past kidney issues, and lemon, key lime. So all that together, it doesn't taste great, but you take like shots of it a couple times a day. Mom said she could see 7 to 10 cents very soon for Hex. Yes. We need that. 55. The Senate has spoken. Free Louis Vuitton attire for Richard Hart for life. So let it be written. So let it be done. Okay, Hexicus. Saturnicus. Oh, God. Thank you for taking a few minutes from me. I was on the Zoom call for the Patreon members as well. Didn't quite understand most of what that was. So thanks. Hey, no problem, Timothy. I got a funny story tonight. So my son was on the swing. We were at the park earlier. He's doing his swing thing, and there was a lady swinging her daughter next to him. And when I came over, the lady said to Maximus, "Hey, you speak English?" And Maximus, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah, I'm Panamanian and American." And the lady's like, "Oh, yeah?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm Panagringo." It's probably not that funny to you guys, but it was hysterical to me because a Panagringo is a term that Panamanians use for people who move here who just like live off of their pensions or their Social Security. And they call those Panagringos because they're kind of like Panamanians. They have like the salaries just a little bit better than a Panamanian, and They just walk around their flip flops. They're kind of like me, wearing my shorts, my t-shirts, and walk around flip flops everywhere. So people call me a panagringo, even though economically we're not. I act like I am to fit in. So my son's like, I'm a panagringo. I was like laughing my ass off, even though he doesn't have his U.S. citizenship, but his father has been American, right? I just thought it was really funny. How long do you think it will take between testnet launch and mainnet launch for Pulsechain? 8 weeks. I think 8 weeks. As long as there's no big hiccups. Nope, David, I did not see it. I missed it, bro. FOMO kicked in and got more hex. Yeah. Good for guys, be careful with the FOMO. I heard China suggest that Ukraine and Russia have peace talks. Good for China. We need that. That would be a wonderful thing. If that happens, the whole markets will pump. Just joined. Did you already talk about the bug being fixed? Yeah, Chris. Yeah. I shared the tweets and everything. This is great news. If you guys missed it, great news. So, yeah. Maybe next week, maybe the beginning of March, we will have Pulsechain version 3. Randy Pump, 6.7 hex. Nice. 6.7 cents. Gas is low right now. Get your free Hedron and stake it. It's going to get more expensive with ETH gas fees. Jeez, yeah, it sure is. Maybe I should mint some. How hard do you think Hex going to pump when Pulse is live? Not when Pulse is live, leading up to Pulse going live. I think we got a 5x pump. So if we hit 7 cents, so 5x would be 35 cents. But I think minimum 25 cents, maximum all-time high for the pre-PLS. Post-PLS, I have no idea. I think EHEX will drop 90%. I don't know what PHEX is going to do yet because we've never been in this territory before. We've never had a copy of a blockchain or a new blockchain built specifically for a coin on the network that's getting forked. So Pulsechain is being built for Hex. The first 48 hours, though, a lot of people are going to sell their PHEX in order to get Pulsechain. So we got some weird stuff happening. And I don't believe the story that, what Johnny's saying, that we're going to have the coins are going to be matched together. You know when he says that they're going to have bonded liquidity. I don't think that's going to happen in the first, 48 hours or so. I just don't think it's going to happen. It's going to take a little while. After the liquidity comes over, then you'll start seeing it. Yeah, I'm not going to work either. Oh, God. Add some turmeric and not mix a juice. Oh, yeah, believe me, I take my turmeric. Curcumin, turmeric. Guys, I take like 25 supplements a day now. I remember the nicest cigar I ever smoked. It took over an hour to finish it, and I promptly got pneumonia. That sucks. That's not a nice cigar, then. Ever since the MakerDAO admin key thing, liquidity is pumping hard. LUSD looking more legit. Shit, just spilled my apple cider vinegar all over myself. So you guys got me super excited. Yeah, I heard about the MakerDAO admin key thing. Good. It looks like we picked the right projects to fork for Liquid Loans and for Power City. It's just a swing thing, baby. Def Row is the label that pays me. Panagringo. Yeah, Franklin. Got lots of Panagringos in Panama. A lot of military veterans here, too, because... we have a lot of military veterans in Panama because the military retirement program with the Veterans Administration and all that, it works down here. Or not the Veterans Administration, but the one for people who did their 20 years. I can't remember the name of it. Geez, it's been so many years. But I know that my friend is the manager of it. She handles all the stuff for the military guys. My heart is racing and I'm not going to be able to sleep. I hear you. Thing is with me though, I sleep like a baby. It doesn't matter what. I got the nasal strips. My snoring is way less, my wife says. I'm sleeping better. I stopped using the bite thing, the thing that pushes your jaw forward. Man, it was painful. I couldn't do it. I will say it for the future record. I want Azerbaijan to leave Artsakh alone and give all Armenian lands back. That would be amazing too. I would like all to be peace. Flip-flops. First thing I was told not to do was run in them. Too late. I already was, and the top of the foot scrapes did nothing to deter me from continuing to run. Wear them. You say the funniest things, really, yourself. Oh God. I just make sure I buy really quality flip-flops. I have really nice ones, so that's the way to go. Johnny K has stated we are getting a quad-core blockchain, and that's never been done before. Exactly. That's Aragon's one of the cores. So yes, what is it? I can't remember the other ones. I'm not a techie guy. Yes, it's a great day to be Hexcan. If eHex dumps 90% at PLS launch, a ton of newly onboarded people are going to freak out. Any advice how to navigate those conversations? Yeah, you got your copy. It's like a stock split. That's all you got to explain to them. I mean, the thing is, a lot of people don't know anything about finance. So when it launches, you're going to have new value on the new blockchain, and you're going to have the old value on the old blockchain. eHex is going to dump. Last time we had a big buy the rumor, sell the news event was the big payday. So you can look at big payday, and you can see that the price dumped 90%. It did recover really quick. It recovered within 24 hours. But this situation is very different. This situation was we have a whole new hex on Pulsechain. The first 48 hours of Pulsechain, it's just money sloshing around. It's just coin sloshing around. There's no real value yet because we don't have liquidity coming from the outside and being bridged in. It's just us moving our coins around that have zero value for the first 48 hours. So that you just got to tell them, look, it's a stock split. This is new territory. Don't look at your phones for the first 72 hours. After 72 hours, start watching because eHex will start recovering. PHEX will start going up. Pulsechain will be doing really well. I don't know what PulseX is going to do, but I imagine it'll do some X's. I'm not one of these people that's pessimistic because some people are saying, oh, it's taken so long, back to my Zen thing. It's taken so long to bring Pulsechain and PulseX to market that so many people are going to be selling in order to pay off debts. Maybe they took out some leverage and used a credit card to buy crypto. Those people are going to get washed out. But there's a lot of people that have lots of stables on the sidelines who are going to be bringing their stables in to pick up Pulsechain and PulseX and PHEX. Just remember, BitBoy, you got Ivan on Tech, you got Ryan Newmar. All these guys are going to be talking about Pulsechain when it launches. I would bet you even Blockchain Chick is going to talk about it. She likes to stay quiet about RH products, but I don't think she's going to be quiet about Pulsechain. Crypto Wendy's going to be talking about it. That means I would say 50 to 60% of all crypto knows these voices. When these voices say Pulsechain is launched, we now have the junior Ethereum, which is more robust than Ethereum itself. Could be, once all the people get their nodes up, start bringing your economic energy over. And the amount of opportunities that we're going to have with DeFi on Pulsechain is going to be tremendous. So people who miss out on that, they're going to be real sad. So I guarantee that the smart money is going to start moving a portion of their funds or their stables and everything else over to Pulsechain because it's going to be the most exciting thing that's happened since the end of 2011 or 2021 when we hit the all-time highs. What else is exciting out there? GMX did well during the bear market. GMX is famous. What else really happened? Not much. NFTs fell flat. Hopefully they recover soon. I don't see much happening. So this could be the biggest news, and this could be what really, really kicks off the bull run. Hexgecko, where you get those? I could tell my snoring is messing up my sleep. I'll show you the ones I get. buy these ones, Clear Passage nasal strips. I get them on Amazon. I think it's like $13 a box for 50, so it's almost a 2-month supply, and they work really good. Helps me breathe. Because this side is my whole life. I guess it's like a deviated septum, maybe. I'm not even quite sure. But this whole side's been semi-blocked my whole life. So what the nasal strip does is it opens it up, and I sleep really good. Exactly. He's always making me laugh. RIP to all those waiting for 1 cent entry. Oh yeah, Samuel, you got that right. There you go. Fox Mulder. People waiting for 4-cent hex crying right now. Oh, yeah. No, Shams. Say it ain't so. That's all we've been talking about, brother. Ain't anything for all you do. Oh, you're welcome, Tex. Leaving yourself says, is my leading intention to be the reason another feels a little bit better about themselves. Offering inclinations to smile and laugh or feel uplifted. Offer me fuel for living. That's right. That's a great way to live. Can you take PHEX and put it on Ethereum and LP it? I don't see why you can't. It just needs to be available to be bridged over or wrapped. Somebody will do it. CRSM, yep. Hex pump. How long do you think still version 3? 8 weeks after launch of Testnet. Oh, you say version 3. Probably next week or the week after. Sayonara suckers waiting for sub penny hex. That's right, ATX. Hey guys, make sure you click on ATX there. Go and sub to his channel, please. Yes. Nick Green, yep. Low ETH fees, just minted $500 worth of Hedron for $30. What? Goodness gracious, man. Last week I was trying to mint because I wanted to play casino with you guys, but it cost me a small fortune. What's up, Randy? Looks like it's going to be a hot summer. Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Well, summer for you guys. It'll be rainy season for me. But yeah, I would like to see that. See, Timothy? Good stuff. All right, I got through the comments. Let's look at the charts. Get rid of this one. Stop screen. Present. All right. Is it there? Yes. Make this like this. All right. Bitcoin's up 1.43% today. 44, up to 23,000, almost 600. 3 months into a green Aurochs indicator. We're just hovering right on the line for the demand index. And we're still in greed. So even though, look at the moon cycles here before we get started, just to keep you guys up to date with that. Moon. Okay. We have 8.4 days, so we still have 3.5 days until the cycle usually affects the markets. So we could have a nice pump for the beginning of the week. What I'm pretty sure is, though, we're going to stay green as a green Aurochs indicator for the next month, so we'll have 4 months straight, unless some big news comes out in the next 2 days. That's the only thing that could take it down, I think. Let's look over here at the 1 day. Jeez, I don't know why it does this. All right, sell 4 days in. And the BGMC is not working again. I don't know what happened. Too bad Yorgi canceled on us tonight. I would love to have him explain why that's not working. All right. Let's check the weekly, because I think on Friday or on Thursday, the weekly said we were going down. Remember, indicators, Aurochs indicator, because somebody was asking about that. We got a sell, so we're 2 weeks into a sell. My guess is that we will cross back into green for next week, but for these 2 weeks it'll be red. Ethereum, green on the monthly. Demand index is above 0. Actually, Ethereum is looking a little bit better right now than Bitcoin. Let's See on the weekly. We also have the sell, but we have a slight green candle for the weekly. And the daily. Here we go again. Sell. 4 days in now on the sell. Demand index is over 0. We do still have some greed. Not much. We're right on a thin line here. And the BGMC is under 0. So all that except for the demand index is kind of negative news on the daily. All right. Here goes Hex. Hex is up 13%. 4 months now into a green ORX indicator. Oops, weekly. Excuse me. Look at that. Look at that stair step. Everything's looking bullish there. And on the daily, we just got the green candle. There we go. The green ORX indicator just popped back. See, the ORX indicator doesn't understand news. Doesn't understand any of that stuff. All it does is it looks at what's happening. Remember I told you we had a battle here? Well, the battle has officially been lost because now we have a green indicator. And we're about to cross over the red for the BGMC on the daily. Let's scale into the 4 hour. Remember, the shorter the time frame, the more accurate the BGMC is. See? Crossed over green. Look at that. Everything's positive. Demand index, it looks like by tomorrow it's going to hit the 0 line again. As long as what this pump is true, then it's going to pump. Well, look at even Hedron's getting a slight pump. Let's just bypass the weekly and go back to the daily here. See? Hedron's getting a little pump. And the demand index is heading above 0 again. All right, we'll just leave this. Keep this easy tonight. All right, so looking pretty bullish, guys. The only one, no, they all look bullish. I was gonna say Hedron didn't look that bullish, but Hedron like goes behind and stays behind what happens with Hex. Hex Dirt Cell says, pamp the like, just pamp it. It was about $2 per stake to mint. Nice. Man, I was paying $5.50 last week. It's crazy. I just gave up. You guys know that the Axis Alive video? I tell you, I want to show you something. Let me show you something. Who remembers Fire Marshal Bill? Might be a little bit too old for some of you guys. I want to tell you what the video with Axis, it was crazy. How many views you guys gave that video? 6,200 views. What? Como say what? That's like the most views I've ever had for a live stream ever. Even more than the one I did with Waters Above. Oh, I saw that. Corey saying it's going to be a hot summer. Hello, Marion. Yes, let's go version 3. Hey, Randy, I have dry powder set aside to purchase Pulse and PulseX once launched. Did not get in on SAC. When do you think would be a good time to start DCAing in? 72 hours, a few weeks? Hard to say. It's hard to say. Look at the charts of every major launch. Okay, go look at the charts of ETH POW. ETH POW in the first week, I think it pumped to $12, but then now it's back down to 3. So it could be weeks after, it could be days after, but just know that things will calm down. Hey, Randy, if I haven't said it before, I want you to know I admire that you have been able to accomplish in crypto over your career. I highly appreciate all your wisdom in this space. Kinetics, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you for standing by the Hex community. What? Believing in yourself? What are you talking about? The other computer I was using, it crashed. I suspect I can get it started again. I wasn't able to log into my ORX wallet in this computer. It would not accept the recovery phase. What? What'd you do, believe in yourself? You did something wrong, sir. You're welcome, Ken. Kinetics. Hey, Blackaroni. Mr. Rockjack. Hey, Randy, what do you think? BlackRock's ETF, iCore, S&P 500 is now tokenized on Ethereum, trading on Uniswap. Yeah, I would stay far away from it. I know it's cool. And okay, here we go. If you guys have been watching me since the Shemitah series, I've been telling you that I think everything in the traditional stock market is coming to crypto. Their whole market, they're not going to get rid of crypto. Crypto is taking over everything. We're going to have a CBDC system, and then parallel to it is going to be the crypto slash stock slash NFT system. And the NFTs are going to incorporate real estate, gold and silver, art, all that kind of stuff. So you're going to have these two systems, and between those two systems, you're going to have your wallet that's KYC'd, and that's how you're going to move money back and forth with your KYC'd wallet. Now, they're not going to regulate it with your other wallets. They're going to try to, but what can they do? Maybe they'll have ways to monitor you in the future, but hopefully obfuscation will still be around, and you'll be able to do private transactions with things like Hurry Cash on Pulsechain. Okay, so I'm thinking we're going to have the option of privacy, but whenever you want to offboard money, you're going to have to put it through your KYC wallet back to your CBDC wallet. That's just my opinion. So I don't think, when I see BlackRock getting into crypto, all they're doing is telling me that I'm right, that everything in the old traditional system is going to be put on the blockchain. Sir, how do my guy? Yes, welcome. We have basically got an RH update for the last 7 weeks. Yeah, I agree. I think next week will be version 3 launch. Right? Beginning of March would be great, and then beginning of May, have a full launch of Pulsechain would be wonderful. And that will also give the Pulsechain, PulseX guys opportunity to incorporate version 3 of Uniswap into PulseX. You know they want it, so it gives it. Now they have an excuse to wait 8 weeks for the mainnet or more to give us Uniswap version 3. ATX Crypto, I still give your live streams a like even if I miss them. Good, that's how we do it. Support each other. In living color, that's right. You guys don't know in living color, that's old school. Fire Marshal Bill, yes. Oh God, yes. I was a child of the 80s. High school was in the 90s, so that was exactly when I was in high school. Every Sunday night. Today's green candle is going to be huge. Did you say B-Root's making good on his bet with a Hexagon about 1 USD MRI? He lost and going to pay up 10K USD worth of Hex. Good on him. Yeah, B-Roots is not a liar guy, guys. The guy, he sticks to what he says. I appreciate that about him. I'm a fan. I like watching what he says. I don't jump into every coin he mentions, but there was one that he did. He mentioned it, and I jumped in because I happened to be on my computer right when he tweeted it, and I doubled my money in like 20 hours, 20 hours or something like that. I took it back out. It's like, thank you, B-Roots. He bought my, going out to eat a couple times. Yes, Corey. Yes. Yes, Hex Hodl's always around. Always helping everybody out. Hey, can I say the same to you? Yep. Gas is low. Can we gamble with the Russians? Funny. Squidler's talking. If you guys missed it a couple weeks ago, I was gambling on bets.io using this USSR game. It was funny as hell. Love all you beautiful people. Thank you, ATEX. We're having a hug night. This is everyone making up for all the drama that we went through during the bear, because we're ready to launch. Set up a very systematized 3-month DCA plan for after launch. Wow. Corey, you really have your ducks in order. That's why you're so successful, bro. You're not like me. I'm the Jackson Pollock of Hex. No rhyme or reason. I just get it done. Access to Live is a phenomenal video with you. He was fantastic at the Hex conference as well. Yes, he was. Hex is now number 5 circulating market cap, 11.6 billion, just surpassed Matic. Oh yeah. Market cap doesn't matter. Oh yeah, it does. In the eyes of about 95% of everybody in crypto, they care about market cap. So let's keep flexing. Nice. So you're saying midnight? If only CMC wasn't lying about Hex. I know. Mid-May? Well, I say May. Sometime in May. CMC is going to get it one day. They better. Slides way better than flip-flops. What are slides, Pulse Grandpa? I don't know what slides are. Are those like the Dutch clogs? Yes, please. Make sure you like, guys. Yes. Aquí vamos. Yes, sir. Sometime in May, that's my opinion. But look, I was expecting version 3 to be here already. I did not know that Aragon was going to have a bug, right? That's what testnets are for, is to find bugs, and bugs delay shit. So we could have another bug found. We don't know. Anything could happen. Are we degen slotting tonight? Tickle the like button. Hey, Benny. I hope the Pulsechain launch is not May 5th. My son is getting married that day, and I don't want to be booking or looking at my phone all day. You don't have to. You don't have to, Sarah. What do we do with all those that deserted us? Forgive or shot at dawn? My opinion is a little bit different. I'm not I'm a once bitten, twice shy kind of guy. You know, if you screw me over or if you talk smack about my family like a couple people did, I'm not forgiving you. I won't treat you bad. I just won't forgive you. That's it. There's no sense, right? Yeah, I mean, welcome them back in the community. But the thing that bugs me, there's always something that bugs me. What bugs me is the people that were gone for the whole bear market, practically, and then they start showing up again and making content, and that is annoying, because where were you during the hard times? Way I look at it was, if you're building during the hard times, when the bull market comes back, you're going to profit greatly with subscribers, with followers, those type of things. And that was my whole idea. Remember, I was just going to do this series on Shemitah. I was only in 1 month, all of September, I was planning on live streaming, and then I was going to stop. But you guys kept me going, and now look, my channel is blowing up. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. Tortoise Johnny. You got your squirrel? Hello, vets. Yes, it's a good night. CoinMarketCap needs to be bought by a Hexkin or Pulsechain to solve this shit. We could just have our own. Remember, we were duped by what was the market cap site that they changed the hex ranking because they didn't want to include the OA. I can't remember who it was. I'm trying to look. I think I still might have the app on my phone. Nomics, right? No, I don't have the app. But Nomics, talk about getting slapped. We were supporting Nomics is great, Nomics this, Nomics that. And then the founder goes and takes all the OA coins out, so we dropped a market cap once again. We were off of the top 10. And man, once again, we got a knife in the side. Both are once-in-a-lifetime events, but one is more important than the other. We'll let you decide which. The market cap this go-around is definitely going to grab the attention of those that don't want to acknowledge Hex. Let's see how non-believers deal with Hex then. And you know, Corey, it's not going to just be Hex. It's going to be Pulsechain and PulseX too, because there's billions upon billions of tokens. So what if Pulsechain goes to a penny in 6 months? What excuse are they going to use when Pulsechain is a higher market cap than Bitcoin? What can they say? Gilbert Moreno, what's up? Alaska fisherman, no worries. The market's turning around. We're all going to be happy again. What really grinds Randy's gears? Yeah. Let me tell you something. What's good, fam? Yes, we need completion. I'm so proud of my PP, JB. All of our PPs are getting some green candles. Where has Orca gone? I haven't seen him in mad long. Well, after the spat between him and I, he kind of disappeared. I don't know if I was the impetus why he disappeared, and his buddy that said they were gonna beat me up in Vegas. I was like, "You're gonna beat me up, dude? I'm 6'2", 300. Come on." I worked as a psych nurse in forensics. You could try. My brother from another mother. Complete fails, yeah. Oh, Brian, thank you. Appreciate that, brother. Maybe I should bring out the flat brim for Brian. Where is it? This is for Brian. Oh man, my head's too big. My wife says I have a papaya head. There we go. That's for Brian. Because Brian is the one that sent these to me. Dang, I look foolish, man. How do you guys wear these things? Oh, goodness. What's the hype about? Angel funds. Richard just tweeted saying that the problems that we had with Pulsechain Testnet with the Aragon code has been fixed. Moving forward, hopefully we'll launch pretty soon. Mimics. Hey, Nate. Yes, not Nomics. What? Who just showed up? Maddie just showed up. What's up, brother? The Pumperoni. Here we go. Where are we at now? Let me check. Let's Hedron. Hex is 6.8. Does that look right? Let me see. Man, whoa. See? 1/8 cents. 8.4 is we just had a pump to. But that's on version 2 because Aurochs, for some reason, for Uniswap, they just use version 2 of Uniswap. Hello all, Hex, E-Hex, PLSX for the win. Yes, sir. Rockets. Still number 12 market cap on Nomics without OA coins. See? Hex, PLSX is nuclear. Let's, oof, man. The zoo is in FOMO mode. Look, we just hit 210 viewers. It's amazing. They're going to say the OA owns the SAC Addy and won't include it in market cap. Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. See? Yeah, it was all about the churros. Oh, good. Hey, brother, are you using the MetaMask wallet and the Aurochs wallet or exclusively Aurochs? I use both. My non-connected CPU that does not connect to the internet except by wire when I want to do trades and stuff, that MetaMask only. Because that's where all my old wallets are located. I didn't import them into my Aurochs. My Aurochs wallet is my Web3 wallet that I use for all the interesting stuff that we have going forward. And I keep it on my hot. It's like a hot wallet for me. First time I have said this, but I think we really are 2 weeks or sooner for version 3. Hex God Turtle, there you go. We have a convert. Yes, yes. Thank you, Nate Stakes. All hail King Richard. Hey, hey, Randy, hope all is well. It's going great. Papaya head, yeah. My son's got a papaya head too. Oh, thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. And one of our Hexkins at the meetup, I gave him one of the hats that you sent. Man, he was so happy. He's like 75. And he wears it all the time. Yes, the zoo's in FOMO state. That's a good looking PLS hat. It actually looks good. You're not used to do it. You're not used to it. Yeah, not used to it at all. Matt, I know Maddie wears his with pride. I'd like to order one of those ice creams with you and your family. Yeah? Okay. You know what he's talking about? Let me show you. Let me see. Stop screen. Twitter. All right. How do I get there? Profile. He's talking about this ice cream. This one right here is a churro ice cream. And my son loves cherries. And these guys have, since my son's been born, we've been going to this place called Churreria Manolos. It's, we often go there for breakfast and stuff. But they have really good sundaes. It was my cheat day. So we went out and had an ice cream. We all shared it, all three of us. But that's what everyone's talking about. That's some good stuff. The mango melon, full of sweet knowledge. I'm allergic to mangoes, man. Curious to know what you're doing with your PP. I'm in it and don't really have a plan other than price to go up. That's what my wife said. But I think it will be one of the hottest meme coins in the history of crypto, just for fun. Once people start seeing Pulsechain, they're going to get excited about PP, just because we're just dumb. We as humans, we like fun stuff, and that's what PP is. Hey, Michael, what's up? My best friend. We've known each other since we were 5 years old. Yeah, at the zoo. Let's go, Hex. Yeah. Just bought, just cut. What fools thinking they can challenge you for the belt? Thank you, Gilbert. Oh, you guys like it, but man, I just feel weird wearing a flat brim. That makes you look like a pulse state trooper, like the New York trooper. Yeah. What do we call him? We used to call him Smokey. You know, like Smokey and the Bear, those New York State troopers. Man, those guys never gave me a break. They didn't care that I was in the military or ex-military. They always gave me a ticket every time they got me. The peak on the hat is so big that you could park a helicopter. You guys are funny. Hey, Reagan's in Querétaro. Just about 2 hours north of Mexico City. Beautiful. We drove through there and we went to San Miguel de Allende. Yes, we are from New York. We're from Rottenchester. Hex continues to go up. Yes, it is. 6.82 right now. Un día te voy a visitar, bro. Okay, come on down, Gilbert. The dipped after V3 launch is going to be dramatic. Everyone better save a lot of dry powder. Yep. Yes, I totally agree with Hex God Turtle. Yep, that's my mama. You guys are talking about Die Hard Hex skin. I bought some PP token earlier today. Well, you are the Pulsechain, so I expect you to. If you're not buying it, who else is going to buy it? Oh, thank you, Eskimo Spider. I appreciate that. Yes, my mama's from New York. Smokey the Bear hats, yeah. Okay, I got one story. I'm going to tell you one story before we leave. So I just got back from Italy. I just got out of the Navy. It was 99. Was it? Yeah, it was April 99. And my car I had just picked up my car in Virginia, drove it back to Rochester, New York. I had a Volkswagen GTI VR6, and I still have my Italy tags, or license plates. They were my Italian license plates, so didn't have any problems. But then I picked up my friend Shane and his girlfriend, and there was one other person riding with us. I can't remember who it was, and we were going to New York City for the weekend. They lived in West New York, so it's a good place to be if you're in New York City, because you just hop on the train, met the subway to get underneath the river, the East River. So driving back, going down 90, and I was going about, I would say, 95 miles per hour. Remember, I have a GTI VR6. I've been driving in Europe for 2 years with that car, and I go everywhere 130 miles an hour while I was in Italy. Super fast car. I got the speed out of my system. Just asked my mom when she came over. So we're flying down the road, and then this guy with a 300ZX flies up around me and gets in front of me and brake checks me. I'm like, you freaking dickhead. And you could see his fender on the back of his 300ZX. It was flapping a little. I'm like, man, you can't handle this. So I blew past him. And I slowed down again. Then he comes up again, goes around me, brake checks me. And I pass him again the third time. He comes up next to me. And he puts on his state trooper hat. Pull the fuck over. You can see his mouth. It's a big old black dude. He's like, pull the fuck over. And my friend Shane's like, oh shit, it's Smokey the Bandit. Or something like Smokey the Bear or something. I pull over. This guy gets out of his car. He's still in uniform. He's shaking as he comes up to the window. I don't think he's ever gone that fast. I don't know. Going 120 miles an hour on the state on New York State Thruway. He's like, oh shit. And I roll down the window. I'm like, Trooper, how can I help you? I handed him my military ID because I had just gotten out. I handed my ID, handed my driver's license. He goes, do you know how fast you were going? What the fuck are you doing? He's screaming at me at the top of his lungs. And I mean, I'm lucky I wasn't a black man, or I may have been shot. I don't know. All joking aside, but he let me go because obviously he was off duty, and he's like, "You need to slow down. I don't care if you're a serviceman. I'm in the Navy too. I'm a reservist in the Navy." But he let me go. So that was a fun day on my way to New York City. That was probably just past Syracuse, around those parts. That was funny. So that was my story. Randy, can you do a stream on Patreon to show us how to navigate, what to focus on version 3? Thanks. Yeah, for sure. Once version 3 launches, we'll be doing that kind of stuff. That's what the strategies calls are for. Remember how RH said people have recency bias when BTC pumps or dumps due to news? Well, Hex pumps when he posts good news. So news does dictate price is legit, right? Absolutely. Pulsechain. Guy's gonna wake up hungover tomorrow. Yeah, Bobby, it was hilarious. If my friend Shane was here right now with me, he'd be cracking up because he's the one that yelled out, "Oh, it's Smokey the Bear!" Randy, to me, I think BTC is overrated and overpriced and outdated and slow. Do you think there be another coin like Hex will outdo these? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. I think Bitcoin's totally outdated. To me, it's a battle cap now. Ooh, well, those Bitcoin guys are gonna hate me. I'm so excited. Fantastic day today. Thank you, RH. Richard, yes. Those New York troopers never gave me a break on tickets either. However, in my early years as a troublemaker, they always let us go when we were fighting, partying. Never let me go. Ever. All right, folks. Thank you so much. Good news tonight. Looks like the bug is fixed on Aragon. Testnet, 2 weeks, in my opinion. Cheers.